Innovation is what makes the world go round, and much of what we take for granted in the 21st century is a result of incredible innovations in science and technology. But how does one develop a spirit of innovation? Neil deGrasse Tyson has said that once you have an innovation culture, even those who are not scientists or engineers, poets, actors, journalists, they, as communities, embrace the concept of innovation. Here in the heart of Limpopo, those words are being brought to life by the Rural Innovation Lab, which is stimulating innovation at grassroots level.
When I grow up, I want to be a social worker.
And when I grow up, I want to be a chartered accountant.
So when I grow up, I want to be a journalist.
When I grow up, I want to be an accountant.
Every child has a dream that one day they will take on the world. Kodumela Bokamoso, a non-profit organization in association with the Wits School of Architecture and Planning, is focusing on getting young people from rural areas fighting fit and ready to become the country's next best innovators.
The Rural Innovation Lab really started from my interests in trying to understand how indigenous people in South Africa can participate in the issues of climate change and sustainability. The way in which past indigenous communities used to survive environmental changes or even social changes was through innovation. I didn't have a cap for the game drive, and I decided that I'm going to make myself one. I had to apply my mind and my brain and say, no, I might not have a cap, but I can make one. You know, I might not have a house, but I can build one. Find out how it's done. And I promise you guys, this attitude will change our country.
Stretching.
In this program, I play the role of a facilitator. Basically, what it means to be a facilitator is these kids come here for 5 days so we can run this workshop, and with them we try and establish a relationship so that we can teach them, nurture them, and hopefully they come out feeling far better prepared for a world, or at least inspired.
And you're gonna stretch. So you want your bum to still face the sky.
Essentially what we're trying to do with Butle's physical activities, we go through lots of embodied experiences, and then those embodied experiences are used to kind of create the right type of psychological space for these kids to take on a new identity.
Look your enemy in the eye!
The new identity that we're trying to establish here is I can do it for myself. I am an innovator. I am someone who can create something from nothing. Yes, you're going to do all of that, including the planning and everything, before the prototyping.
The kids in the rural area, they are the most neglected one. And there is a potential that needs to be tapped in that many people don't normally tap into it. And we need to teach them to be self-sustaining, because we believe that the people in the rural area, they can think creatively and be sustainable in their own, not be dependent on other people.
The program, distinctly split into two categories, encourages the kids who are between the ages of 14 and 17 to engage physically with themselves and to learn new techniques on how to think and do things on their own.
We're having a task, so that task says we're gonna create something using the card box.
The reason why we decided to choose learners who are from the age of 14 to 17 is because this is the time in their lives where the brain at this stage is ready for taking on a new vision and a new perspective.
The Rural Innovation Lab taught me to be creative.
Rural Innovation Lab has taught me how to be strong and believe in myself.
I learned that I can be self-sufficient.
If we can find a real drive towards innovation so that we can solve our own problems with our own unique solutions, that might actually give us a really good fighting chance.